Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Latanzi Field, home of the Campbell Spartans, who will be hosting the North Paulding Wolfpack tonight. I'm Nicholas Colazzo, welcoming you to this exhibition of baseball. Wolfpack coming in with a very impressive record, a 10-0 win in their last game against the McEachern Indians, and Spartans got away from the Pace Academy Knights by the skin of their teeth and a 9-8 shootout 2 days ago on Monday night. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Spartans tonight, at least the defensive alignment. At first base will be number 23, Alex Johns. At second base will be number 4, Braden Lightsey. At shortstop will be number 17, William Blosser. At third base will be number 36, Nathan Taylor. Out in left field will be number 10, Joey Blumberg. In center field will be number 2, Joel James. And in right field will be number 7, Ethan Lemfier. Doing the catching for the Spartans will be number 21, Lucas Grantham, his battery mate, and the pitcher for the Spartans tonight will be number 35, Boomer Dunn. So once again, that's Johns at first, Lightsey at second, Blosser at short, Taylor at third, Blomberg in left, James in center, Lamphere in right, Grantham catching, and Dunn on the mound pitching. Dunn just finishing his warm-up tosses as we get set for the start of this one. Dunn, some of his numbers on the year. It's his fourth start of the year. He's gone 19 innings so far. 3-0 record for him. Only given up 8 hits and 1 earned run. 17 strikeouts to only 2 walks. An impressive .368 ERA. And he looks to continue the good work for the Spartans tonight. The warm-up tosses have concluded. And it'll be A.J. Lynch to lead it off for the North Paulding Wolfpack. Dunn up on the mound, comes set. And game on, first pitch is in there, called. Strike one, and we're underway. No balls and a strike to Lynch. That one. Perfect pitch on the inside corner, strike two. Dunn on 2 on Lynch. Dunn sets and fires. Got him looking, strike 3. A strikeout on 3 pitches to the Wolfpack shortstop to start off the game. And 1 down here, top of the first. I'll bring up Hayden Miller. Bases empty, 1 out. Miller, the second baseman for the Wolfpack. Dunn's first pitch to Miller. Swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Dunn comes set. Called strike 2. Now down 0-2 is Miller. No balls, 2 strikes. Dunn sets at the belt. Kicks and deals. Here's the pitch. This one hit out to center on a line. James is going to let that one drop in front of him, and it's in there for a base hit for Miller. So a 1-out single for Miller. He's the first base runner of the game. For the Wolfpack, it'll bring up Yenli Malasco, the left fielder for the Wolfpack. He stands in, 1 on and 1 out. And comes set. Miller with a good lead from first, not going. Pitch outside, ball 1. Pickoff move over to first. Miller's back in there safely. No count to Malasco. Miller now a step closer to the bag at first. Now gets another step lead. Not going. That one outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Dunn sets. Couple checks and Miller and fires. Swung on and missed, strike one. 2-1 to Malasco now. Two, one. Dunn comes set. Couple of checks of Miller. Swung on, hit in the air out to center a long way. That's going to hit a gap and get down. And it is over the wall for a home run. A 2-run home run in the first inning. For the Wolfpack, and that puts them up 2-0.
Now batting number 4, Matthew Bright.
So that'll bring up Bright. First pitch to him, a ball. That one there, strike one. On one the count, that one hit out to short. Losser charging in off 2 hops, fires across the diamond to first, and in time for the out.
Now batting number 35, Noah Schmid.
I'll bring up Noah Schmid. He's a first baseman. Base is empty, 2 outs. Done set. First pitch to Schmid. Swung on, chopped foul. Oh, you were like a look start. No balls and a strike on Schmid, and swung on and missed, strike 2. Oh, 2 on Schmid. Dunn sets and fires. That one's chopped foul as Schmid just fights it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Dunn. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Dunn comes set and delivers. Swung on and foul tipped and caught for strike 3. A strikeout ends the first for Dunn. However, a 2-run homer is surrendered by Yenli Malasco. And at the end of top of the first, North Paulding Wolfpack up 2-0 on the Spartans, who come up to bat, try and work back when we get back right after this.
Wait.
Welcome back to Lattanzi Field, bottom of the first. As the Wolfpack are getting their first warm-ups in on defense. They lead 2-0 after a two-run bomb by Yenli Malasco midway through the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Spartans' batting order. This first inning, to lead it off, will be Joel James. So leading off will be number 2, Joel James. He'll be followed by number 4, Braden Lightsey. Number 10, Joey Blumberg will hit third, and at cleanup will be number 21, Lucas Grantham. Batting fifth will be number 17, William Blosser. Batting sixth will be number 29, Alex Dominguez. Batting seventh will be number 23, Alex Johns. Batting eighth will be number 7, Ethan Lempier. And batting ninth will be number 36, Nathan Taylor. So once again, that's James, Lightsey, Blumberg, Grantham, Blosser, Dominguez, Johns, Lempier, and Taylor. And the man they will face on the mound for the Wolfpack will be J.R. Hoffman. And Hoffman, the first pitch to James, is outside, ball one. James so far 10 hits on 38 at-bats. That one's outside, ball two. 3 extra base hits and 7 RBIs for him on the early season. Does have 14 walks and has scored 16 times. Does his job as a leadoff hitter. A 2-0, that's on the outside corner, strike one. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball three. Hitters count to James on the Wolfpack's righty, Hoffman. Hoffman set at the belt. There's the 3-1. And it's high, ball four. And another walk for James. So he will take his free base. And I'll bring up Braden Lightsey. Lightsey digs in, runner on, nobody out. Righty-righty matchup. Hoffman, first pitch to Lightsey is high, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Hoffman sets, swung on and missed, strike one. Wait, like James is picked off over at first. So now that early walk is erased. Now base is empty for Lightsey with a 1-1 count. Was caught stealing in the game on Monday and now picked off here. So 1-1, that one gets by, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Spartans' second baseman. Hoffman set and fires. Swung on, missed, strike 2. And the count draws even at 2-2. Lightsey calls time and backs out. We'll square 2 apiece. And that one hits Lightsey on the shoulder, and he'll take a free pass. So that will bring up Joey Blumberg, playing left field today. Blumberg, highest average on the team. Highest OPS as well. Second with 16 hits. 2 doubles and a triple for him. First pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 1. So now Lightsey at first. 1-on-1 out for the Spartans. Let's see a modest lead. Keeping it close after James was picked off, and now 0-2 to Blumberg. Committed to play at Augusta University next year. Oh, 2. Chopped away foul. Blumberg fights that one off. Still 0-2. Another one foul tipped. Blumberg fights it off once again. Still 0-2 on Blumberg. Hoffman sets. Couple looks at Lightsey. And that one gets Blumberg in the same spot pretty much that I got Lightsey on. So back-to-back hit batsmen. Now 2 1-1 out will bring up Grantham. Leader in the team on hits in the early going of the season.
Now batting number 21, the catcher Lucas Grantham.
Team highest 19 hits. Runners at first and second with an out as Grantham steps in. And the first pitch from Hoffman bounces in the dirt. It's stopped by the catcher, ball 1. As he looked eager to move up. But a good stop keeps him at second. One 0 the count. And this one does skip away. Both runners are going to move up. They throw down to third. Nowhere near in time. Lightsey's in there safely. It's ball 2 to Grantham. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Now the Spartan manager, Jackson Carl, will have a word with this batter as the Wolfpack catcher has a word with Hoffman. Now 2-0. Lightsey from third and Blumberg from second. Pitch from Hoffman. Low, ball 3. Shortstop Blosser waits on deck. Three-0 count to the Campbell catcher. Hoffman fires. Swinging on 3-0 is Grantham, and it's fouled away. Strike 1. Three-1 the count on Grantham now. Hoffman set. There's the pitch. Swung on, chopped up the middle. That's going to get through, a base hit. Right over the second base bag. 1 run is in. Blumberg stops at third. He's going to be held up. Grantham going to take off for second. He'll get in there. Lightsey does come home and score, and the lead is now down to 1. Now Blosser digs in, same situation. 2 runners in scoring position. Still only 1 out. First pitch from Hoffman. Top of the strike zone, taking strike 1. No balls and a strike. Hoffman set. Up and in, ball 1. One the count now. Hoffman sets and delivers. Swung on, hit in the air out to left. Originally left fielder broke in, now breaks back, makes the catch. That's out number 2. Blumberg will tag, and the throw will be cut off. He's going to be in there safely. Nice sacrifice fly for Blosser, and the game is tied at 2-2. That will bring up Dominguez. First pitch from Hoffman. Not coming on the way. He's going to look Grantham back to second. Brand new ball game here at 2-2. Spartans with a hit. So the Wolfpack's 2 hits. This one hit high in the air, straight up, however. Shortstop there for the Wolfpack. Trails under it and makes the catch for out number 3. And that will do it. On the bottom of the first, Spartans strike back with 2 of their own. And at the end of 1, it's 2-2. We'll head to the second. When we're done, back to work when we get back right after this. to Latanzi Field. 2-2 score as we head to the second. When we're done, back to work on the mound. Sean O'Brien, the third baseman, to lead it off for the Wolfpack on the top of the second. With Paulding, a 2-run bomb for them in the first. Spartans got their 2 runs on a base hit by Grantham and a sacrifice fly by Blosser. And the first pitch sent out to second. Lightsy there on 2 hops, fires the first in time for out number 1. I'm bringing the catcher race.
Now batting number 16, Derek Race.
Base is empty, 1 out. Unsets. And that one in there for strike 1. That one too far outside, ball 1. I went in there taken for strike 2. I 1-2 count. Wolfpack catcher race. And that one, top of the zone, looked at for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Dunn. And that sets race down for out number 2. Bring up Elkins. Aiden Elkins, the DH. Hitting for J.R. Hoffman. Base is empty, 2 outs. Dunn set. First pitch to Elkins. Catching the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, 1. Dunn sets. Kicks and deals. Same spot, strike 2. Now 0-2 on Elkins is done. Trying to get out of the second inning, 1, 2, 3. Dunn comes set. The 0-2. Fouled away. Elkins fights it off and stays alive. To the count. Got him swinging, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to win the second for Dunn as he goes 1, 2, 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second, still a 2-2 score when we get back right after this. Back from Latanzi Field for the bottom of the second. Alex Johns to lead it off. Another 2-2 score. First pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike one. Runs after scoring 2 in the first, trying to take the lead. That one fouled away. John's getting the start at first base today. 0-2 from Hoffman. Swung on, hitting the air over to the right side. And foul ground giving chase, and it'll go out of play. Johns stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes on Alex Johns. Pitch from Hoffman. Swung on, hit in the air to right center, and that ball's going to get down for a base hit. So leadoff single for Johns. In there with a 2-strike hit. I'll ring up Ethan Lamphere. Playing in right today. Runner on, nobody out for Lamphere. Lamphere digs in. First pitch is low and in, a ball. One ball's in the strike. One ball, no strikes. Hoffman fires over to first, try and get Johns. He's back in there safely. Fear the lefty steps back in, and Hoffman delivers. Swung on, foul tipped away, strike one. Fear digs back in. Count even at 1 apiece now. John's a short lead from first. Now they fire back over. He's back in there safely again. Still a ball and a strike on Lamphere. Hoffman sets. Couple of looks to Johns. Now fires. Swung on, hit out to right. Deep. Stay fair running. And going to get down, foul. There's a rope off of Lamphere's bat, just got down. Foul territory. So now 1-2 the count on Lamphere. One, two, the count on Lamphere. Hoffman readies. And fires. Swung on, chopped to first. That one going to be taken in fairgrounds on a throw to second. They tried to get Johns. It goes over the shortstop's head into the outfield, but before Johns can advance any further, a productive out as Johns has moved up to second. So John's in a scoring position now for Nathan Taylor, the third baseman. Hoffman. Look at Johns at second. Long look at him. And now we'll look him all the way back. Hoffman sets. First pitch to Taylor. It's too high, ball one. Time called, a warning given to the dugout of the Wolfpack. Spartan dugout likes it. I don't know who said something, whether it was the manager or somebody in the dugout. Umpire just issued a warning towards that third base dugout. Assuming it was the manager arguing the call on that one. Popped up by Taylor. This one going to go out of play. And going to land on the roof. Strike one. Ball and a strike on Taylor. Johns leads from second. Another long look at him for Hoffman. Now he delivers. Hit this one hard. Pass the dive of the third baseman. It's fair. Into left field. Johns rounding third. The ball is bobbled. Johns will score. Taylor into second. He's in there with a one-out double, and the Spartans are on top. 3-2. So Taylor comes through and puts the Spartans in front on an RBI double, and now we'll cycle back and bring up James. He walked back in the first. James digs in. Runner still in scoring position. That's Taylor now, though. Hoffman set and fires to James. In there for a called strike. One on, one out. All in the count to James. Now an outside, ball one. One ball, one strike on James. Spartans center fielder. Gets the bat back up off his shoulder. Hoffman set at the belt. Now James squares around a bunt, pulls back, ball, and now they got Taylor trapped in no man's land. The ball is bobbled, and Taylor's going to take third safely. A lucky break. Taylor drifted too far off the bag and then stumbled a little bit, and then took off for third, but the ball bobbled by the shortstop, and there was no play. So now another run 90 feet away. 2-1 the count on James. Hoffman fires that one. Swung on and driven foul, though, over to the right side. Strike two. Now the count back even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Hoffman. That's upstairs, ball 3. Now full count on James. Three, 2. Here's the payoff. Another one driven over the fence and out of play to the right. James fights it off to stay alive. Still 3-2. James, the lefty, digs back in. Hoffman comes set. Another payoff on the way. That's upstairs, ball 4. And 2 plate appearances, James has drawn walks. And that puts him at the corner with 1 out and brings Lightsey back up. Lightsey was hit by a pitch back in the first. And now the Wolfpack manager out to talk with his pitcher, Hoffman. 3-2 score, bottom of the second. Taylor at third. No doubt that James will try and take off from first in the first few pitches. Try and eliminate the double play. James did get picked off in the first, however, so Wolfpack might be cautious of that. Mound visit's over. Everybody back to their spots. The Wolfpack manager back to the dugout. And now Lightsey will dig in. It's 2 on and 1 out. Spartans in a prime position to cash in some insurance here early in the ball game. Hoffman sets. First pitch to Lightsey. James doesn't go. And now he does take off. He'll get in there without a throw. There'll be 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch called a ball. I'm saying that. Yes, they are. One ball, no strikes to Lightsey. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Lumberger waits on deck. He also got hit by a pitch in the first. Only 1 out. Runs a chance to push a couple more runs across here. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Lightsey. And he's hit again. Second time he's been hit today. And pretty much the same spot. Now bases will be loaded with 1 out for Blumberg. So it's Taylor at third, James at second, Lightsey at first. Hoffman surrounded by Spartans with only 1 out. Got himself in a jam on the first pitch to Blumberg. Low and away, ball 1. One on the count. Hoffman has not looked in control since the first few hitters. Well, this is kind of the middle of that first inning. There's a strike. Started a little out of place and kind of checked it in. Now he's had to get away from him here. He's already given up a run in the second. Now bases loaded with 1 out. Already action in the Wolfpack bullpen. 1-1 the count on Blumberg. Outside, ball 2. He's missed that outside corner quite a lot. Latner's been leaving these pitches up high. Two won the count on Blumberg. That one hit hard on the ground, foul to the left side. Strike 2. Two the count on Blumberg. From Hoffman, got him swinging. A big out, big strikeout for Hoffman. And that's out number 2. As Blumberg is set down swinging, will bring up Grantham. Grantham drove in the first run of the game on a single. Now looks for something similar here. Base is still loaded. 2 outs now, however. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. I went inside and low, ball 1. Won the count to the Campbell catcher. Again, Taylor from third, James from second, Lightsey from first. All 3 guys eager to get off and run. That one bounced back to the pitcher over his head and off the second base bag. It's going to get in the outfield. 1 run is in. It's Taylor. Here comes James. Lightsey's going to stop at third. 2 more runs are cashed in off another base hit by Grantham. His second and third RBIs, and the Spartans are up 5-2. So that will bring up Blosser. Sac fly for him in the first. Now runners at the corners still. 2 outs. Spartans can push 1 or 2 more here with a hit from Blosser. Throw over to first. Try and get Grantham back. He's there safely. Wolfpack got to get careful. They make a wild throw on the throw over. Lightsey could crawl home from third. That one swung on, hit in the air, foul over to the left side. It's going to get way out of play and even down onto Ward Street. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Hoffman fires back over to Grantham. He's back in safely again. There's the 0-1. Upstairs, ball 1. And the count goes back to even. Line continuing to fall. With the daylight savings takes a lot longer for the sun to set. Usually, about a week ago, sun would be setting about 2 batters into the ball game. Grantham takes off for second. the pitch a ball, and no throw down. He's in there safely. Once again, 2 runners in scoring position. Two, 1 to Blosser. Grantham from second. Lightsey from third. There's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Dominguez waits on deck. Hoffman looks in, has his sign, comes set. 3-1 on the way. Missed inside, ball 4. Another walk, and the bases are loaded again. He'll bring up Dominguez.
Now batting, number 29, your designated hitter, Alex
Wolfpack
Dominguez.
manager out. I presume to collect his pitcher, Hoffman, from the game. Only an inning and 2/3 in. Dominguez popped out to end the first. And that will be it for J.R. Hoffman on the mound today. So new pitcher will be into the ball game for the Wolfpack. Get a word on the new pitcher. When he's done with his warm-ups, we'll go off the headset and be back right after that.
And now pitching for the Wolfpack, number 30, Kerry Coleman. You like the organ?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I've been looking for you. Hi. So you're one of the Diamond Ambassadors, correct? Yes. So there was a link that should have been sent to you.
Oh,
Can you
yes.
please fill it out? And then also, I need a picture of you.
Okay, I just in that same group chat.
Are you in a group chat? Am I in the group chat you're in?
I have no idea. It's too random
It is,
numbers.
right. So if, was it Stacy that texted you or somebody texted you and asked you to fill it out?
These are the two.
So go ahead.
New pitcher for the Wolfpack is Kerry Coleman. He's in relief of J.R. Hoffman, and he will be the first batter. Or either be the one to face Dominguez, with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So final line for J.R. Hoffman. Only an inning and 2/3. First pitch to Dominguez, outside, ball 1. Inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned. That's all for him. Only 2 strikeouts. And I believe 4 walks. 1-0 is low, ball 2. The count on Dominguez. Here's Coleman. That one's rifled out to left. That's going to get down a base hit. 1 run is in as Lightsey. Rounding the bag at third is Grantham. Throws. Kump firing up to the plate. The throw is high, and Grantham is in there safe. 2 more runs are played on a double, or single, by Dominguez.
Now batting first baseman number 23, Alex Johns.
7-2. A 5-run second for the Spartans, and it'll bring Johns up. Johns a single to lead off this inning. Spartans have batted through all the way. Now Johns with 2 runners on still. Coleman sets. First pitch to Johns. Swung on, popped up. Drifting foul over to the right side. Second baseman there, and will make the catch for out number 3. And finally, the Wolfpack get out of it, but so much damage already done by the Spartans, as it is now a 7-2 ball game. We'll head to the third. Boomer Dunn back to work on the mound when we get back right after this. Welcome back to Latanzi Field for top of the third. Zach Parker, the center fielder.
Leading off for the Wolfpack, number 19, Zach Parker.
Boomer Dunn back to work now with a comfortable 5-run lead. But still work to be done. Parker leads it off. And the first pitch from Dunn. Outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Dunn sets. There's a 1-0. One's outside, ball 2. Two-0 the count on Dunn now. There's a pitch. Swung on, fouled away, strike 1. Two one count to Parker. Dunn comes set. That one outside. Same spot as the first 2 pitches. All 3. That one on 3-1. Hit in the air out to center. James to his right. Coasts over and makes the catch for out number 1. And I'll cycle back. The top of the order. We'll bring up A.J. Lynch, strikeout victim, back in the first inning.
Now batting, number 12, A.J. Lynch.
Dunn comes set. First pitch to Lynch is swung on, skied foul. Strike one. No balls and a strike on Lynch. Wolfpack shortstop, and here's the pitch from Dunn, and taken for strike two. Now 0-2 to Lynch. Dunn comes set, has his pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, and delivers. Up and away, ball 1. There's a 1-2. Got him looking, strike 3. Second time Lynch has been sat down by strikes. And 2 gone here in the top of the third. I'll bring up Miller. A base hit for him. The first of the game. Came around and scored on the last go home run. First pitch to Miller. A strike. And has really dialed in since that first inning. Only gave up 2 hits. One of them just happened to be a long ball. Miller was one of the hits, however, and he went around on that one, strike 2. Action in the Spartans bullpen. Got 2 guys thrown out there. It's Drew Domer and Theo Angel. That one inside. Ball 2. On to the count on Miller. That one comes set. And fires. That was a low ball 2. Down in the dirt. Count even at 2-2. One comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away off the net. Miller keeps himself alive. Two the count still. Done set. And fires away. Just low, ball 3. The count draws to full now. Count is full at 3-2. Dunn comes set. Miller calls time and backs out. Payoff pitch is on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Dunn. And Miller is sat down to end the top of the third. Still a 7-2 score. 1-2-3 inning for Dunn. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Spartans coming back up to bat right after this. Welcome back to Latanzi Field. Bottom of the third, still a 7-2 Spartan lead. Gary Coleman out for his second inning of work. Only had a third of work in the second. Only had to get one out. Now his first batter he'll face will be Lamphere. Here in the bottom of the third. Lamphere 0 for 1. And swung on, fouled away, strike one. A productive out for Lamphere in the second. He moved Johns over into scoring position. Eventually led to bringing him home. 0-1 on Lamphere. Coleman from the windup. Delivers. Outside, ball one. Couldn't get enough inward break on that breaking ball. And 1-1 the count to Lamphere. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard, but foul. Past the first base line, strike two. One, two to Lamphere. Oh, misses ball two. Now I count even at 2-2. Lamphere, his first year with the team. It's been a struggle to get up to this point, especially this past year. He's had foot injuries, tracing all the way back to his cross-country season in the fall. Now finally healthy and ready to play. Just trying to contribute and been doing a mighty fine job at it. Now a full count to him at 3-2. Here's the payoff from Coleman. And there's ball four to Lamphere, so he'll take a walk to open up the inning. As Lamphere's aboard, that'll bring up Nathan Taylor.
Now batting number 36, Nathan Taylor.
Taylor with a double and an RBI. It was the go-ahead RBI, matter of fact. Brought Johns home in the second. Now hits with Lamphere standing at first and nobody out. That one gets away. Lamphere will take off for second, and no throw. He'll get in there with plenty of time. Good wheels of Lamphere. At him a stolen base. Now he's in the scoring position. Lamphere stands at second. That one up too high above the plate, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. Taylor calls time and backs out. Now Taylor steps back in. 2-0 the count. Coleman set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Big swing by Taylor. But pulled up too early. Strike 1. Two on the count. I want to look at Lamphere now delivers. That's high and in. Taylor has to duck. Ball 3. Three one on Taylor. Coleman comes set. Swung on, skied, foul. Out of play behind home plate. And the count goes to full on Taylor. Full count, payoff pitch. As Lowe gets away, ball 4. Ball gets away from the catcher. Lamphere will move up to third. Back-to-back walks. It's Taylor on first. Now they're at the corners with nobody out. That'll bring up Joel James as the lineup card is turned over again.
Now batting, number 2 center fielder Joel James.
James with 2 walks. Put the ball in play here and get Lamphere home. That one chopped foul. Over to the right side. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Taylor now takes off the pitch high. There's a ball, and Taylor in there, and no throw. Now they're 2 in scoring position and nobody out. Even count to James. There's a 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, high to center. Center fielder coming in. Lamphere ready to tag up. Catch is made, and Lamphere starts coming home and throws in the rakes, and probably a good decision. It's a good throw out from center field. Comes in and 1 down. Still 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. That'll bring up Lightsey, who has been hit by 2 pitches. First pitch to Lightsey. That's outside. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. On the line and down in front of the left fielder. Lamphere scores. Taylor will stop at third. And 1 more run is across. They'll be back at the corners with 1 out. Off the base hit by Braden Lightsey will bring up Grantham. Excuse me, will bring up Blumberg. 8-2 Spartan lead. Lumberg 0 for 1. A strikeout, and he too was hit by a pitch. First pitch to Blumberg. Called strike on top of the strike zone. At the corners with 1 out. Be surprised if Lightsey takes off here. Thought about going this one, hitting the air out to right. Right fielder a couple steps in, makes the catch. Taylor tags, heading for the plate. The throw is up the line, and Taylor will get there safely, and Lightsey will move up to second. So 2 down, but another run comes across the score, as it's now 9-2. Now to bring up Grantham. He is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs.
Number 21, Lucas L.G. Grantham.
Now just 1 runner on, it's Lightsey. He stands at second. And Grantham, already with 3 RBIs, stands at the plate. And this one hit right back to the pitcher off of his leg. Lightsey going to get it to third, and no play going to be at first. It'll be an infield single for Grantham, and I'll put him back at the corners. Third single. I'll bring up Blosser. There's a walk and a sac fly. No official at-bats for Blosser. Set is Coleman. Runners at the corners. First pitch to Blosser. It was low. Ball 1. There's the 1-0. Now on top of the strike zone. Strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Grantham takes off. He pitch a ball, and Grantham into second safely. 2-1 the count on Blosser now. Two 1 pitch. Skips up in there. Ball 3. Hitters count into 3-1 to the Spartan shortstop. Just trying to cycle the order through. 3-1 swung on, chopped weakly to third. Third baseman up with it. Got to get it there. A tough play, but it's in there in time for out number 3. And there go the Spartans in the third. But they tack on 2 more. I'll make it a 7-run lead. It's 9-7. We'll head to the 4th and be back right after this. Back from Latanzi Field. Top of the fourth. 9-2. Spartan lead. Boomer Dunn back to work. He's been pretty good since the first, however. It'll be Yenli Nolasco. They'll face first as both RBIs off a 2-run shot all the way back in the first. Or it's been on the offense. The Wolfpack been able to manufacture thus far. See if Dunn can't best him the second time. First pitch to Nolasco is hit hard to third, past the dive of Taylor, and a first pitch base hit for Nolasco, and he's going to have extra bases. Getting there just now was Blumberg, and Nolasco in there at second with a leadoff double. So Nolasco is 2 for 2. That'll bring up Bright. Bright is 0 for 1.
Now batting number 4, Matthew Bright.
Now with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bright steps in. Dunn set. First pitch to Bright. Swung on and missed. Had him out in front. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Dunn comes set. Swung on, missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Dunn. Swung on, miss. Got him swinging. Oh, it was tipped and dropped, so Bright just barely keeps himself alive. Lasco had moved up to third on the previous pitch. Now he's 90 feet away. There's a foul tip and caught. Strike 3. And a strikeout for out number 1 for Dunn. He's tallying up the strikeouts through the first 4 innings. I'm going to bring up Schmid. He was a strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch to him, a called strike. Dunn comes set. 0-1 pitch. It's outside, ball 1. One one. That one low. Ball 2.
Now batting Noah Schmid.
2 balls and a strike. Dunn comes set. Has his pitch. The pitch to Schmid. That's inside, ball 3. Three-one count. Swung on, hit, and over the leap of the shortstop Blosser, a base hit. Alaska will come in and score off a 1-out single by Noah Schmid. And a 3-9 Spartan lead. So Wolfpack plate one more.
Now batting number 15, Sean O'Brien.
And I'll bring up Sean O'Brien, he too a strikeout victim. So O'Brien grounded out. First pitch to him. The outside. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Done set. Schmid from first swung on and missed by O'Brien. Strike one. All square, one apiece. Dunn comes set. And the pitch to O'Brien. Swung on, missed. Strike two. Pitcher's count with a runner on first and 1 out. Dunn stares down the battery. Turn and check of Schmid. Now comes set. Couple peeks over the shoulder. Here's the 1-2. That's up high, ball two. Two count. Dunn comes set. And fires. Outside, ball three. Now O'Brien has drawn the count to full. It was Dunn's 60th pitch. 66% strike. Strikes thrown for him. Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff from Dunn. On the outside corner, got him looking, strike three. Another strikeout, and out number two for Dunn. And we'll bring up, this is Aaron Race, the catcher.
Now batting, number 16, Derek Race.
Race, also a strikeout victim. Dunn has 8 so far. The first 3 2/3 innings. Race calls Diamondbacks out. First pitch from Dunn. Looked in there for a strike. No balls and a strike to Race. Dunn comes set. Swung on, miss, strike two. Dunn a strike away, getting out of the inning. Straining that runner Schmidt on first. Dunn comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled away. Race fights that one off to stay alive. Here's the 0-2. Another 0-2, that one's outside. Ball one. Try to get him to chase. Race held up. 1-2 pitch on the way. Another one outside. This one gets the backstop. Schmid will take off from first and head to second. He'll get there with no throw. Now it's an even count on Race, 2-2. Grantham to have a word with his pitcher. That quick conversation is over. Grantham will head back behind the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes. Dunn peers down. Now with Schmidt standing at second. Comes set. Looks at him once, twice, and fires. Just missed. Looked low, I believe. Ball 3. Pretty good breaking ball. Just barely missed the zone. Now a full count at 3-2. Full count. Long look at Schmid. Now a second. Now a third. Here's the payoff. Got him. Swinging. Foul tipped. A slight tip. Grantham couldn't haul it in. So Race barely fights that one off to stay alive. Dunn coming set. Here's a pitch. Outside, ball 4. 2-out walk to Race. Puts 2 runners on. At first and second. Gonna bring up Elkins, the DH. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Jackson Cargill out to talk with his pitcher. Just out there to calm him down a little bit. 2 runners on, 2 outs here in the 4th. There's nobody been up in the Spartan bullpen this entire inning. I presume this is just a quick talk. And it is. Cargill departs from the mound, and everyone will go back to their spot. The infield disperses from the mound. Once again, Elkins is up the DH, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Back in the 3rd inning. Second inning, excuse me. First pitch to Elkins. Just missed the outside corner, ball 1. It's a 1-0. Done set. And called strike. They snap throw to first. And the runner Race back in safely. They try to have him caught looking. But Race aware dove back to the bag in there in time. 1-1 count on Elkins now. Dunn comes set. Looks at Schmid. Now time called. I believe by the batter Elkins. Now we'll step back in. One ball, 1 strike. Dunn set. There's the pitch. Fouled away, strike 2. One, 2. Dunn coming set. Swung on and missed. Got him swinging. Strike 3. A strikeout ends the inning for Boomer Dunn. His 10th of the game, and that will end the 4th offensively for the Wolfpack. They do get 1 and cut the lead down to 6, but still a 9-3 Spartan lead will end at the bottom of the 4th. I'll be back right after this. Back at Latenzi Field for the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
A 9-3 Spartan lead. Dominguez will lead it off for the Spartans. And is still Kerry Coleman for the Wolfpack. Dominguez with a base hit and a pop out to his line so far. First pitch from Coleman. Outside corner, strike one. Oh, 1. Dominguez the DH tonight. Here's a pitch from Coleman. Swung on and missed, pulled the string on him. With the breaking pitch, strike two. Here's the 0-2. Another breaking pitch. This one's left up above the zone, ball one. A 1-2 chop to third. Collected and fired across in time to get Dominguez for out number one. Coleman, one up, one down. I'll bring up Johns.
Number 23, Alex Johns.
Johns with a single. And a run scored. First pitch from Coleman to Johns. It's a ball. That one inside, ball two. There's a 2-0. Swung on, hit on the ground to third again. Up with it, throw across. And that's two 5-3 putouts for the first two outs for the Wolfpack. Johns is sat down and will cycle back and bring up Joel James. Oh, excuse me, bring up Lamphere. Lamphere, a ground out and a walk. He did come around and score a run off the walk. The first pitch to him. That was low, ball one. There's a 1-0. Let's look at strike one. All square, one apiece. It's pitch from Coleman. Swung on, hit hard to first, but right at the first baseman. Collects it, takes it to the bag. And a 1-2-3 inning. First time Spartans have gone down like that. Offensively, will end the fourth. So still 9-3, well, the fifth right after this. Back to Latanzi Field, top of the fifth. Boomer Dunn, the future Valdosta State Blaze. Continuing his work on the mound with a fifth inning pitching.
Now batting number 19,
Zach Parker, who's 0 for 1, will be first in the fifth. Dunn comes set. Swung on, missed by Parker. Strike one. Oh, 1 to Parker. Dunn comes set. On the outside corner, taking strike 2. 9 strikeouts for Dunn through 4 innings. Time called. Over 2 strikeouts an inning. There's the 0-2. And he's got another one. Got Parker swinging and missing for strike 3. And out number 1 here in the fifth. So I go back over to the top of the order to A.J. Lynch, who's been a strikeout victim twice tonight. Back in the first and back in the third. First pitch to Lynch, catching the outside corner, strike 1. Dunn comes set. That one too far outside. Ball 1. Won the count. Dunn set. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, strike 2. One, 2, the count to Lynch. And that one hit Lynch. He shakes it off and will take his base to first. And he's aboard with one down. And that'll bring up Hayden Miller.
Now batting number 20, Hayden Miller.
Miller is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. First pitch to him. On the outside, ball 1. Dunn comes set the 1-0 to Miller. Swung on, hit on a line to right. It's going to get down in front of Lamphere. No further advancement as Lynch strolls into second, Miller into first. A 1 out single. Now 2 aboard. And they'll bring up Nolasco. Nolasco 2 for 2 with a homer and a double. Now hits here with 2 runners on. And 1 out. That was the second hit for Miller. First pitch to Nolasco. Swung on, miss. Strike 1. Dunn steps off, calls Grantham. It's the mound. Maybe a problem with the with the signs. That short conversation is over. Grantham back behind the plate. Dunn toes the rubber. 2 runners on and 1 out. It's Lynch from second and Miller from first. 2 looks at Lynch, now a third. There's the 0-1. Swung on, miss, strike 2. 0-2 to Nolasco. Dunn set. Here's the pitch. 0-2. Up high. And they say Nolasco went around. Got him swinging. Strike 3. 11th strikeout, and finally Nolasco is sat down by Dunn for out number 2. Argument from the first base coach of the Wolfpack. They'd already been assessed a warning earlier in the game. Now things getting heated again. That'll bring up Bright with 2 outs now.
Now batting number 4, Matthew Bright.
Bright's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch from Dunn to Bright. Skied away foul. Strike 1. That one gets away. Both runners move up. We'll put them 2 in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now batting number 34, Noah Schmid.
Excuse me, that one hit. I thought that one just got away, but no, that hits off of Bright. So now they're loaded with 2 outs, and they'll bring up Schmid. Schmid with a base hit his last time up. Here's an RBI. Does have a strikeout as well. Now he hits with him loaded and 2 outs. First pitch to Schmid. Low, ball 1.
Whoever has the headlights in the parking
And we
lot.
got time called. Gotta turn those headlights off.
Turn them off. Car in the parking lot, if you could please turn your headlights
They're
off.
calling for that car all the way up in. It's over the left field wall with his headlights on. I don't know if they can hear it. And they've dimmed, and now they're off. There we go. Cheers from the crowd. So, now set back to playing baseball. 1-0 the count on Schmid. Dunn surrounded by base runners. Lynch from second, Lynch from third, Miller from second, Wright from first. 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. No action in the Campbell bullpen. Couldn't tell if there was any earlier, but appears Garland going to stick with Dunn here. Dunn is set. Here's the 1-1. And the dirt ball, too. I'm going to try and rub up that new pearl he just got. Bring one in from foul ground. Had a good number of them get out on us tonight. That ball looks to be good to go. Schmidt back in the box. Dunn back up on the rubber. 2 balls and a strike. Dunn comes set. There's a pitch. Swung on, miss. Strike 2 on Schmidt. And Dunn a strike away from getting out of it. Dunn's got his pitch, comes set. Long pause and delivers the 2-2. Fouled away. Schmidt fights it off. Two on Schmidt. Dunn coming set. Another 2-2 on the way. Missed outside, ball 3 now. Another full count. Dunn's got his way into a couple of these in the last few innings. He's at 90 pitches. Still 2/3 of them being strikes. His 22nd batter faced. 3-2. Dunn comes set. Payoff pitch. Another one fouled off. Schmidt keeps fighting. Count still full at 3-2. Now some action up in the bullpen. Dunn set. Ready for another payoff. Here it is. Another one fouled away. Schmidt keeps fighting. It's 3 in a row he's fought off. Still 3-2. Dunn still surrounded by base runners, trying to get out of the 5th. Yet another payoff pitch. And it hit him on the bat. That's another foul ball. Oh, that's unlucky. That was going to be ball 4. Schmidt's angry at himself. Unlucky for him. Lucky for Dunn. I still get another chance. One was on course to hit Schmidt. He ducked. It was going to be ball 4 anyway, but it hit him right at the barrel of the bat. I'm done a chance. Had to redo here at 3-2. Coming set. Another payoff. Chopped to third. Taylor charges. Gloves it. Fires to first. Dunn got out of it. Side retired. Another 0 hung on the scoreboard as Dunn gets out of the 5th without giving up a run. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Still a 9-3 Spartan lead when we get back right after this. Back from the Tansy Field, bottom of the 5th. Spartans still with a 9-3 lead over the North Paulding Wolf Pack. Casey Coleman still on the mound for North Paulding, and Nathan Taylor will lead off. He is 1 for 1 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI.
Now batting number 36, third baseman Nathan Taylor.
Dunn got out of the top of the 5th. The bases loaded, but still did not allow a run across home plate. First pitch from Coleman to Taylor. Swung on, hit, hard, pass the third baseman, pass the shortstop. A leadoff hit for Taylor. And he's in there with a single. Second hit of the night for him. And he'll cycle the order back to James.
Number 2, Joel James.
James is only 0 for 1. Does have 2 walks and has scored. Has been picked off once as well, though. Now the lefty digs in. Lefty hitters a scarcity in the Spartan lineup tonight, and just in general this season. James only 1 of 2 in there. There being Lamphere, and the first pitch to him, a strike. And that's hit James. It's a 4th hit batter for the Wolfpack tonight. James on to first. Taylor will move to second. And I'll bring up Lightsey, who had a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He has been 2 of those hit batters. He's 1 for 1, excuse me. A single and 2 hit by pitches for him. 2-1 and nobody out. Coleman set. First pitch to Lightsey. Called strike 1. No balls and a strike. Coleman sets. Fires to Lightsey. Squares run a bunt. Pulls back. Pitch a ball. Both runners thought about going. Both were about halfway. And then to retreat back. 1-1 the count to Lightsey now. Squares run again. Can't get it down. The throw, long throw back to second. Taylor's back in there safely. 2 strikes on Lightsey now. One, two, the count on Lightsey. Swung on, fouled away. Lightsey stays alive. Still 1-2 count on Lightsey. There's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to center. Center fielder trailing back, backpedaling. Cam Sunnert makes the catch. Taylor tags and heads for third. The throw is cut off. Might have had a shot at getting him if it wasn't cut off. Couldn't tell if it was on target from here. But a productive out as Taylor is now into third. And they're at the corners with 1 out. We'll bring up Blumberg. He's 0 for 1. Does have an RBI though. Strikeout as well. Now 1 down with them at the corners. Coleman sets. First pitch to Blumberg. James is off. Swung on, skied, foul. Strike 1. James will have to head back to first. James takes off again. The pitch a ball, no throw to second. James is in there with no throw. Another stolen base. Now there's 2 in scoring position with 1 out. One, the count to Blumberg. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 to the Spartan left fielder. There's a pitch from Coleman. It's upstairs, ball 3. There's the 3-1. Swung on and miss. Lumberg went after it. Strike 2. The count goes to full. Dunn was getting up there in pitch count, so was Coleman. Three and 2, a full count. Coleman sets. Here's the payoff. Fouled away by Blumberg. Fights it off to stay alive. Still 3-2. Coleman sets. Another payoff on the way. Here it is. Another one fouled off. 7 scored since the 3rd. Set it up again. Still 3-2. There's another payoff. Hit straight up. Infield pop. Second baseman trailing in and nearly overran it, but makes the catch for out number 2. And down goes Blumberg. It'll bring up Grantham, who is 3 for 3. 3 singles to his credit. Now 2 on and 2 out. As Grantham digs in. Coleman set. First pitch to Grantham. Swung on, fouled off the catcher's mask. Strike 1.
Now batting number 21, Lucas L.G. Grantham.
Oh, 1, the count. Coleman set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. Foul territory. Reaching. And over the fence out of play. There's Schmid there to try and make the effort. Strike 2. Oh, 2, the count to Grantham. Coleman coming set, time called by the catcher race. Or it was by Grantham, excuse me. And Grantham digs back in. Coleman retoes the rubber. Has his sign, come set. 0-2 pitch. Lined hard, but foul. Out of play over to the left side. That ball's roped. Just didn't name it right. Count still 0-2. Still 0-2. Coleman comes set at the belt. Kicks and deals. Here it is. Chopped. Foul. To the left side. Goes right past Taylor. Set it up yet again. Another 0-2 pitch from Coleman on the way. That one bounces up in there. It's stopped by the catcher. Taylor thought about breaking for the plate, but retreats back to third. One, two, the count now. And did he go around? They say he did not. Oh, and mad are the Wolfpack coaches and the dugout. And they're mad because of Nolasco had a similar call that he was said went around on in the last inning. And he's got to be careful. The Wolfpack manager's about to get thrown out. He doesn't get back to the dugout. It turns around and goes back. They call ball on Grantham. And 2-2 the count now. Surprised he already had a warning from earlier in the game. He should have been ejected. Now a discussion among the umpires take place to the left of the mound. I don't know what they're discussing. Could be either the call, it could be to eject the manager from the Wolfpack out. One of the two. Well, that meeting concludes. And no change. So back to baseball. It'll be 2-2 the count on Grantham. Same two runners. Taylor at third, James at second. With 2 outs. 9-3 score. Bottom of the 5th. Boos rain down on the umpires. Don't know from which side. I presume the Wolfpacks. 2-2 pitch to Grantham. Skips in there, ball 3. Three, two, full count, payoff pitch, ball 4. That's a walk. Grantham fights back from down 0-2 and draws a walk. So that'll bring up William Blosser with the bases loaded. Blosser 0 for 1, has a walk and a sac fly. Pitching coach for North Paulding out to talk with Coleman. He's there to take him out of the game, actually. So that will be the end for Kerry Coleman. Second pitching change for the Wolfpack. They pull the plug on Coleman. Final tally for him, 3 full innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts, but he does inherit, or he does have responsibility for these 3 runners on base. The new pitcher brought in,
And on the mound for the Wolfpack, number 22. Number 22, Raiden Jones.
I was asking, who's 22? Who said Braden?
Raiden.
Braden. Braden?
R-A-R-A-D-A-N.
What a weird name. New pitcher for the Wolfpack is Raiden Jones, number 22. He'll finish his warm-up tosses. Taylor will be at third. James will be at second. And Grantham Excuse me, not Grantham. There'll be a pinch runner in for him. It'll be Charlie McQuaid who will do the running for Grantham. So those are the base runners stationed at each of the 3 bags, and Blosser will be at the plate. And we'll face Jones here with 2 outs. Blosser digs in. Jones enters the game, surrounded by Spartans on the base pass. They'll go for the windup in the first pitch to Blosser. Swung on and miss. Placed inside fastball for strike 1. Oh, 1. Swung on, hit to second. Second baseman there will flip to second, and in time to get the force out on McQuaid, and that will retire the side in the 5th. Spartans strand 3 base runners, but nonetheless we'll head to the 6th, still a 9-3 Spartan lead when we get back right after this. Welcome back to Latanzi Field, top of the 6th. New pitcher in for the Spartans is Alex Johns. He'll come into the 6th. Boomer Dunn's day on the mound is done. He'll take over Johns' spot at first base.
Now on the mound for your Campbell Spartans, Alex John.
Dunn leaves the game on the mound with a final line of 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs all earned, 1 walk, and 11 strikeouts. A masterful day pitching for him, a great line. Now Johns will take over with 2 innings to go. Sean O'Brien will be his first batter he faces. O'Brien is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. So Johns, the junior lefty, steps on the mound the first time tonight. O'Brien digs in. Johns from the windup, first pitch, and a called strike 1. And the 0-1 hit out to left coming in. That is Blumberg, and he made the catch. Yes, he did. A sliding grab for Joey Blumberg out in left for out number 1. A nice play, and there's 1 down. That'll bring up the catcher,
Now batting
Derek
number
Race.
15, Derek Race.
Race is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. One down here in the 6th. This one popped up. Lightsey trailing over will make the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down so far for Johns, and that will bring up Elkins, the DH, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Now batting number 13, Aiden Elkins.
First pitch from Johns to Elkins. Swung on, miss, strike 1. One pitch from Johns. There's another one hit high in the air. Lightsey goes back to the grass and makes the catch. A 1-2-3 quick inning for Johns in the 6th. Will lead to the bottom of the 6th. Still a 9-3 Spartans lead. One more chance to pad the lead before the 7th when we get back right after this. We'll go back to Latanzi Field for the bottom of the 6th. Dominguez will lead it off for the Spartans. He is 1 for 3. And Jones still on the mound. First pitch to Dominguez in there, strike 1. A 1 pitch, chop backwards foul, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch on the outside corner, strike 3. And a strikeout for Jones to start the 6th as Dominguez is set down. And that will bring up Alex Johns.
Now batting number 23, Alex Johns.
First pitch to Johns, a ball. Johns is 1 for 3 with a run scored at a single all the way back in the 2nd. And that one skied foul. Or the right side, strike one. One the count on Johns. He now pitcher for the Spartans is that one's foul tipped away. Strike two. One, two count. Jones on the windup delivers to John. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for Raiden Jones. And out number two, and that will bring up Lamphere. Lamphere is 0 for 2. Does have a walk. First pitch from Jones to Lamphere. Outside, ball one. Oh, one. Catching the inside corner. Strike one. All square, one apiece. That's low, ball two. I'll take it. Jones coming set. Here's the pitch. Low, ball four. Second walk of the night for Lamphere, and he's aboard with 2 outs. That'll bring up Taylor. Taylor's 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Very good night at the plate for him. Now Lamphere on with 2 outs. First pitch to him, catching the outside corner, strike one. Jones, a quick look at Lamphere. Now, pick off over. Lamphere just back in there safely. Oh, 1 to Taylor. This one's popped straight up. Shortstop coasts back. It's Lynch there. Center fielder breaks in, but Lynch is the one who makes the catch for out number 3. And that will end the Spartans in the 6th. We'll head to the final inning. Still a 9-3 Spartan lead when we get back for the 7th right after this. from the Tansy field for hopefully the final inning. Spartans up 6. On top of the 7th, Johns to close it. Trying to end it up. Zach Parker, the center fielder, and the 9-hole hitter to lead it off. In the 7th, with the Wolfpack trailing 6. Johns with an efficient inning in the 6th. Back for more work. And the first pitch to Parker swung on and missed. Strike 1. Parker's 0 for 2. And a strikeout. One of the 11 strikeouts Dunn had in his 5 innings of work. 0-1 pitch from Johns. Chopped away foul. Strike 2. Two on Parker. Lefty takes back in. Here's the pitch from Johns. Pops straight up. Blosser and Lightsey converge. Blosser there will make the catch for out number 1. One down here in the 7th, and I'll cycle back to the top of the order for Lynch, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. First pitch from Johns to Lynch. Fouled away. Strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, hit in the air out to right. Lamphere coming in. Goes to a full-on sprint, but makes the catch. 2 down here in the 7th, and 1 more out for the Wolfpack to work with. That'll be Hayden Miller, who's got 2 hits on the night. Does have a strikeout as well. So Miller, the last hope for the Wolfpack here. And only 1 out left for Johns to get. Alasko on deck. First pitch to Miller. Called strike 1. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And in there, looked at strike 2. Johns a strike away from finishing it. Oh, 2. Johns set, starts his windup. Here it is. Hit high, straight up. Dunn is there in foul territory. Will make the catch for the final out, and that's gonna do it. Final score 9-3. Spartans take down a very solid North Paulding team in controlling fashion, winning by 6 runs, and that's gonna do it tonight. A good day pitching for Boomer Dunn. 5 innings, only letting up 3 runs, and good days at the plate for both Lucas Grantham and Nathan Taylor. 3 hits for Grantham and 2 for Taylor. Grantham with 3 RBIs as well. And once again, final score 9-3. Spartans win. They will play here again on Friday against Cass. Look to avenge a away loss at Cass earlier in the year in 2 days. But for for right now and for tonight, that's going to be all from us. I'm Nicholas Clauser from the Spartan Sports Network signing off. Good night, folks.